In the heart of Newlands, in the hallways of high school, we meet a young man who knows while logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. He's raising the bar in entrepreneurship and already owns his own business.
Student by day and fashion designer by night. One thing is certain, and it's that there's nothing stopping 16-year-old SACS student Berg from reaching his summit. With his fashion-forward unisex range called Edge and his newly released fragrances, this guy is a rising star to watch. So today, I'm catching up with him to find out how he deals with the challenges of school and a rapidly expanding career as a fashion designer.
Starting out in 2010 at the tender age of 14, Brandon began designing clothes. From cardigans to coats, dresses and pants, Brandon's skills in the art of fashion have developed at an alarmingly successful rate. But it's not all fun and games for the teenager.
Brandon, it's literally 2 o'clock, so you must be straight out of school then.
Yeah, it's right out of school.
So tell me about how you work that out. How do you deal with being a student by day and then, a fashion designer by night, if you will?
Well, my parents keep me very grounded and they don't allow me to take on too much, which I wouldn't be able to handle. So already I'm don't have too much to worry about because they don't allow it. And secondly, I think there's kind of like an unspoken rule at home where up until about 5:30, I'm not really allowed to do anything else besides schoolwork.
So I must say it's amazing to think that at this very young age you've already achieved so much. Where did this love for fashion start?
Well, I think ever since I came out of the womb, I've been surrounded by women my entire life, and dominant women. My dad and I have the last little bit of testosterone that fight, but we don't, we get crushed. Also, growing up with a sister, instead of playing outside with my brother, fighting, I was watching Kimura Life in the Fab Lane and painting her nails. And I think also some people are born to do certain things, like some people are born to sing, some people are born to play an instrument. And I think I've kind of just was born with it. I've always just kind of wanted to do it. I've wanted to do something big in life and not just kind of sit behind an office all day. I've wanted to make an impact.
Brandon's family has been an integral part of his journey, helping him turn his fashion dream into reality.
My gran has been saving up money since I was born, and I was supposed to get the money when I was 21 for my 21st birthday, but I asked her if I could take it out early so I could start Edge, so I'm very grateful for her.
When it comes to you as a designer, every designer has a great story of inspiration. What inspires your designs?
And I think it's just kind of like the natural curve of a woman and the beauty of woman, and when I see a woman I just dress her in my mind immediately.
So what's the process? How does a dress go from your imagination to that blue dress behind you?
Well, basically I think of an idea and I draw it, and then once I've drawn it I take it to a pattern maker and I explain to the pattern maker exactly how I want it. She makes up a pattern for me, then I go and choose the fabric, then I go take it to a CMT, which means cut, make and trim, and they make it for me, and then it's done.
And through what you do, you actually are actively contributing to the economy.
Yes, I provide employment for 8 people at the moment.
That's brilliant, dude. Well done.
Elegant and tailored, Brandon's clothes are meticulously made in order to achieve the perfect fit. His favorite fabrics are chiffon and melange.
Brandon, this is absolutely fantastic. Wow, amazing work, man.
Well, basically, one of the biggest things about Edge is that it's a mixture of high fashion and comfort, and there's elements of high fashion like the ruffles and it's cinched in at the waist, but at the same time, it's also very comfortable. And if you look at the back as well, it's all tied together with the belt, which brings in the waist.
So, Emmy, is this something that you would wear? Do you feel comfortable?
This is something so modern, and I think we see it all around today in the media of all the celebrities, so something people are going to follow.
Brandon, what's the next step for you? You've done so many things already. Where do you see yourself expanding?
Well, some of the things I still really want to do is I want to have different sections to Edge. So I want to have mature Edge and baby Edge and foot Edge. I want to have my own shoe line. So yeah, and I just really want to start my own shops as well, so not just supply other shops, but have my own shops.
To support Brandon's emerging fashion label, visit expressoshow.com for details of his online shop and local stockists.
So, from doing his maths homework in his room to making things add up in a big way in business, young Brandon Berg is leaving nothing to chance and pursuing his ultimate career as a fashion designer. Let's hope that his pieces do cut it with the fashionistas out there, but looking at this, it's clear to see why some say he's got the edge.